One game that I have yet to cover on my channel, and is a game that I actually really like, is Grey Zone Warfare. Now, I absolutely love this game. I got it day one, but due to having no one to play it with, I haven't really played a great deal of it. Until recently, where I've finally been able to really get down and play it pretty much non-stop for the past few days. Absolutely love this game. Now, there's a lot of things that make me love this game. I'm going to use this term a lot because I really do like it. Is the atmospheric environment, the realism in terms of the animations and the sounds and the customization and all that type of things. I think that is what that's what this game sells to me. I like things like I like the game sort of like Escape from Tarkov, but I'm not a massive fan of like a competitive PvP type of game. I don't mind PvP, but to me that is just a bit too much for me. I like games like Red Orchestra 2. I could play that PvP all day long, and I think I did do a little bit of Call of Duty, but my god, that was painful. But for the most part, when I play a game, I want to play it in a brain switched off with friends, have a laugh. But I also like to have that challenge with a bit of difficulty, which I feel Grey Zone Warfare really gets. Now, I'm going to segue very briefly into another game which I really do love, which is Star Citizen. And the reason, again, for that is the environment, the whole visual, the sort of things that you see when you land on a planet. And you can see the horizon on the planet, and just the overall sort of picturesque scenes that you can make is what sells it to me. Obviously, the fidelity of inside all the ships and all that type of stuff is what I really like about the game. But just like Grey Zone Warfare, Star Citizen is also missing one very crucial thing, in my opinion, in terms of the environment and the sounds and things like that. There's one thing that is missing, and both games are going to get it. Now, I'm going to show a very small clip from the Star Citizen sort of showcase that was shown last year on the addition of weather. Now, obviously, Grey Zone Warfare in the next update is getting weather, which is what I'm going to be talking about once I've gone through this quick spiel. But basically, that is what I think is missing from these games. Everything is amazing. It looks amazing, sounds amazing, but the lack of weather is what gives it the sort of, I wouldn't say a negative point, but you can tell that's what's missing. And weather is coming to both games, and both look amazing. Now, as you can see with this clip from CitizenCon sort of last year, the 2024 CitizenCon, we were shown the upcoming weather that was coming with the new planet tech and things, which sells so much to me. This, to me, I could literally sit and play in-game, sit here and watch the weather all day long, because I find weather with atmosphere sells games, at least to me, because I love that, being in the middle of a sort of in the world and trying to navigate terrain in this sort of inhospitable environment. Maybe the weather's too bad and it could affect your health, it could affect your vehicle or anything like that. So you can see that with the Star Citizen video that I've got in the background here. And as you can see, the wind is affecting everything around it. You've got the raindrops on the visor. You've got a lot of the sort of clouds and the raindrops being shown. You can see the ships flying there, struggling with the weather, and just all of it is what is missing from that game. And Grey Zone Warfare is bringing that to the table as well. And what I'm going to do is, with this clip, I'm just going to quickly mute myself and get the audio just so you can hear what it sounds like, because it makes all the difference. So like I said before, the atmospheric effects you get from weather makes the game so much more. And I feel that this update, which is coming hopefully in the very near future, is going to really bring more of this game to life. And that is what I find the most exciting and what draws me towards a lot of these games. So games like Star Citizen, games like Grey Zone Warfare, it's the ambient atmosphere, the effects, the sounds, the animations that, for me, try to pull me into the world of the game. Now, while the fact that the weather and all that goodness that comes with the weather isn't the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to Grey Zone Warfare, there is a lot more things coming with this patch. And to be fair, a lot of this stuff is actually pretty good as well. We've got new weapons, new gear, new attachments, these new sort of camps we can take over, new sort of trader that we can find, and some of them look really good. Now, first up is the new weapons. Now, some of these I am really looking forward to because, well, you can't get enough guns, and the more guns, the better. And with this upcoming, was it 0.3 Winds of War patch, we are getting some nice ones, such as the SIG MCX. We're also getting the MP7, 2 different variations. We're getting the SVD Dragunov, the Beretta M9, as well as different models of weapons that are already in the game, like the Colt Commander. We are also getting more gear, because you can't get enough of gear either. And we are getting some nice looking additions, so some new caps, new helmets, we're getting new plate carriers, new vests, and to be fair, all of which very much sort of wanted. And not only are we getting new weapons, we're also getting over 80 new weapon parts to customize those weapons to our own unique tastes. And because obviously we need things to keep changing, to keep our we need to keep going, we need new things, we need new experiences, we're getting a lot more locations to explore and sort of discover, find, loot, take over, steal stuff from, usual stuff that you do when you find a brand new place. And finally, one of the other amazing additions is combat outposts, which if you capture them, whether that be in PvP or PvE, you can use them to resupply and respawn, which means no more, very little in terms of helicopter trips, which means you don't have to wait forever for that one of 4 helicopters. Now, I have not done a video on Grey Zone Warfare before. This is my first sort of attempt at covering this game. And to be honest with you, a lot of this is kind of old news, but to me, I wanted to just kind of say, hey, this game is really cool, it looks amazing, it's about to look even better, and maybe I could look at doing more with Grey Zone Warfare in the future. I've been tempted to do things like streaming or recording sessions and posting them, but it's one of those games where I don't feel like me doing the gameplay would actually be that entertaining. I am an incredibly boring individual, especially when it comes to streaming. So what I might do, and depending on how this video is received, I may cover just the very basics of the more extreme patches, and maybe I could do a little bit of gameplay here and there, depending on, again, how well this goes. I'm not a brilliant news deliverer, but I would like to at least do something. I do enjoy doing whatever it is this type of video is, so I might do more if it feels like it would actually be worth my time. So if you like this video, if you like Grey Zone Warfare, leave a like and a comment, all that usual rubbish that everyone throws in. But if this does do well in some form or other, I'll do some more, whether that be either news or gameplay. And yeah, that's all I've really got for that. I will probably do a video about the release of 0.3 Winds of War, regardless of how this video does, just for the sake of me doing it to sort of say, hey, I've tried it. Did it work? Who knows? Let's find out. But again, if you like it, let me know. And if you want to see more, again, let me know. And I'll see you in the next video whenever I actually get round to doing one. Goodbye.